Wow, I missed that title. So if you haven't already noticed, this channel's name has been changed back to Science Studio. So now whenever I end a video, I will say, "This is Science Studio, thanks for learning with us." That just, you guys are right. It rolls up the tongue so much better than Salazar Studio does. And I really want to pay homage to the people that started this channel in the first place. I started this channel with the name Science Studio, and we grew so much during the first, I don't know, the first 7 or 8 months. It just blew my mind how interested you guys were in the stuff that we were talking about when we were called Science Studio. Granted, I've been very busy with school. The good thing is I'm about to be out of school permanently. I'm graduating in a week, literally, and now I can just devote all of my time to the content that you see here on this channel. Now, I want to be honest with all of you. I didn't write a script or plan anything out. I just want to talk from the heart, as cliche as that sounds. I changed the name to Salazar Studio a while back because I expected at some point that I would branch away from just doing tech and I would be doing other things, maybe travel vlogs or, you know, social experiments, something, I don't know, something different, but that I could always come back to tech whenever we really wanted to, because that was what most of you originally subscribed for. But the more I try to branch out, the more I realize that I honestly love doing what we've already been doing for the past year and a half or so. You see, it's easy to say that all of you just subscribe for the tech, right? That's simple. That's just a general category. It's an umbrella. But a true CEO, a true leader of a company knows exactly why people subscribe, exactly why people keep coming back to that particular company or product over and over again. And I know exactly why a lot of you originally subscribed to the channel, and I'm going to give you all of that, just like we used to back in the good old days, about a year ago. You know, a year ago we only had 10,000 subs. Can you believe that? A year ago today, if you're following me on social media, you would have already known that. So we're going to bring back a lot of the Science Studio goodness. What am I doing? I'm like acting like I'm pulling on a rope. We're going to also talk about CPU architectures. We're going to break down graphics cards. We're going to look at frame rate variances based on different in-game settings, what each of those means, by the way. We've been kind of hinting at that in previous videos, but a lot of the stuff that made Science Studio great is what I'm going to bring back to this channel, because I know that's what a lot of you subscribe for, and I know a lot of you do miss it. Remember all the pop-ups? I used to have pop-ups all over the screen, have little pop sounds. We'd do all these animations, which were all in Adobe Premiere, by the way. I don't know how to use After Effects, so I have no choice there. All that stuff I want to bring back. I want to make this the same channel that we were a little under a year ago, maybe even revisit some of the topics that we covered last year. So that's why the name has changed. If you're new and you subscribe when we were Salazar Studio, this is just us changing it back to the good old days. It doesn't mean that your content will necessarily change, but you will see some differences in the way that we analyze products, the way that things are broken down, and the explanations I expect will be a bit more in-depth. So I'll do my best to speak slowly. I know that's an issue of mine. I need to work on that. Speak slowly, and also make sure that it's simplified as much as possible without compromising on the important information. If you have any questions, concerns, leave those in the comments. I look forward to kicking off the first video tomorrow with a breakdown of PNY's GTX 1080 Ti. This is Science Studio. Thanks for learning with us.